Welcome to another episode of Musicians Quick Tips. Today, I'm going to be talking about something more business related. This can apply to both mixing, mastering engineers, or anyone in the audio industry, as well as musicians. And it's the concept of under-promising, over-delivering. Setting expectations, and not just meeting them, but going beyond them. For example, in my own career, I'm a mixing and mastering engineer. So oftentimes I will give clients completely realistic expectations of when the delivery will be, depending on how big the project is. But I always try to get it done a day or two before the day I tell them. One, it shows that I'm professional and I'm not only delivering on time, but before time, but two, it gets them their music back faster and they can see the changes I made and hear it in a professional state before they expected it to. That is hype. Hearing your song radio ready days before you thought you would. And you're expecting it to come a certain time and you get it early. It's very exciting and really helps build my relationships with my clients. It's just a really small thing that goes a long way. And it's even easier for bands to do with fans. Let's say you have an online merch store where you're selling t-shirts. If someone buys a t-shirt, it's not hard to throw in like a signed sticker or something, or a letter thanking them for supporting you and your music. And maybe even asking like what's their favorite song is, or trying to start a dialogue that they can respond to on social media, or post things out. Because these are stories that fans love to talk about and love to share. If you go above and beyond with a fan and give them a personalized letter, you're sure as hell that they're gonna post about it on their social medias and say, wow, this band that I love took an interest in me as a fan. For a specific answer to kind of showcase what I'm talking about, there's a local band that I am a pretty big fan of. They recently had a Facebook live stream that if you donated a certain amount, you would get a poster for. So I donated a certain amount, expecting a poster a couple weeks later. When I got my poster, however, I got something extra alongside with it. I got a letter that was typed up on a typewriter that had information about me that I did not give them. But what I mean by that is they found, since I donated on Facebook, they went to my account, found out my music, listened to my album, and then gave me feedback and their thoughts and told me how much they liked my music. They went out of their way to experience me, even though I'm just a fan who donated money. They didn't have to do that. I'm already someone who gave them stuff. But holy shit, now I'm a much bigger fan. I have their letter on my studio wall. I definitely want to work with them and get more of their stuff going forward. And I've told multiple of my friends about them, and they've listened to them, and they've become fans of their band now too. It's an incredibly powerful tool of under-promising, over-delivering. Set expectations and go beyond. Bring excitement to the people you work with. Build these relationships. All right, so I really hope that this was a beneficial episode to you. If you have any questions about it or want more details about it, let me know in the comments down below. I'd be happy to answer all of your questions. And if you have any other questions you want answered, once again, leave them down below, and maybe I will cover them in a future Musician Quick Tip episode.